that, and I've done a lot of, I mean, through this whole crap that I've been through, I think I think I've meditated a lot more and have calm, because that day when he told me I was laid off, I literally, like, I felt like I was grieving. Like, I lost something that I thought was going to be my career, and it was hard. And so I definitely hyperventilated that whole day, and I like told myself to chill out. And so I definitely sat and just meditated and just slowed down my breathing and closed my mouth and just closed my eyes and did the meditation part, like in the beginning of our sessions. And it definitely helped. My pulse rate definitely went down a lot. So yeah, that helped for sure, because that whole week, it was just nerves and anxiety. And it was, my insomnia started coming back, and I was like, oh my gosh, here we go again. But I incorporated it, doubled it, and with my breathing and my exercises, and I think it definitely helped for sure. And then when I
You mean the exercises? You doubled the exercises.
Yes, the breathing exercises, yeah. So yeah, not the standing or anything, but no, like the beginning of the breathing exercises.
Sure.
So.
And see, and that's awesome, Brigham, because that's why it's such a beautiful gift, because it's a tool that you can use when you need it, and even when you don't need it, as well as when you do need it.
Yeah, and it's like, once you have it, you got it. Like I said before, on these patients, once they have it and they've memorized it in their mind, they don't have to look back at a book of what we wrote down. They can just do it right then and there, because I think if you do it without thinking, then you consciously do it more and more and more, instead of making yourself do it every day. So.
And so that's a beautiful thing. Once again, that's the preventative part, that you had something in place to utilize to address a difficult situation and circumstance that you even saw.
Yeah.
Symptoms were generating. So you used it perfectly. It was like, okay, like a carpenter. Hey, I need to use this tool because I have this project to deal with. You know what your project was? You know what you just described? Is you had your Buteyko test.
That's true. Talk about a big, hard, very, stressful test for sure. Yeah, that definitely wasn't something I was really wanting, but yes, for sure. It definitely was a test, because I could have completely blown it out the method out the window, and just got my insomnia back, got my anxiety more, riled up, and just went off the deep end. And, so yeah, I honestly, it's a crazy story within itself, which would be great to tell people whenever I'm, and when and if I do teach them, for something, because that is, I mean, and it's such a common thing that tons of people are losing their jobs and over this stuff. And so if I can help for a stressful situation, I mean, I definitely think it would tell people, wow, okay, this stuff really does work, especially something so traumatic, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So,
not only the insomnia, but the anxiety that you spoke about.
Yeah.
And now you had your Buteyko anxiety test.
Yeah. And like I said, I don't take Ambien anymore, and I'm completely off medication.
That's awesome.
And so, I do, I was taking a little bit of depression, anxiety medicine, and I kind of tested myself, which is probably not the greatest thing to do, but I got off of it, both of them, just to see. And in the beginning, it was kind of hard, because of course you have side effects anytime you're getting off something like that. But I honestly, and you would think I would need it more after after what happened, but no, I mean, not really. Honestly, it just, it's something that I never thought that I would be off both of them, and be on nothing. So it's like a medication within itself on that every day, on the method, it's like its own type of medication of breathing, for sure.